Like Andrew, didn't have a brilliant time in qualifying. He's starting from 13th place on the grid, unlucky 13. What was your issue, Matt?
Unlucky 13, you're about right. Yeah. We made a few changes to the car and it didn't work out for us basically. Just a slight change on the geometry of the car. It was the wrong way, but you know, if we're not going to try these things, then we're never going to learn. Unfortunately, the way the rules are written, we don't get much testing, so it's pretty much a test session every time that we arrive.
How frustrating is it? You know, there's so much at stake at the moment, and you know, starting down here is not helping you out in terms of the championship, is it?
No, it's not. It is frustrating. You know, it's what we've got. We're in 13th. All we can do is look positive. We've got to go forwards. We're probably going to have to do it the other way around. Obviously, if we can get up into the top 6 in race 1 and then a good one in race 2 and get the reverse grid for race 3, that's got to be the plan. Let's wait and see. You know, there's a lot of things that can happen. There's a long way to go.
Well, and as Andrew Jordan's just pointed out, you are really starting right in the thick of it here as well, aren't you?
Sorry, Lou, I didn't copy that. I was getting spoken to. Just say again?
I was just saying that, as Andrew Jordan's just pointed out to us, you really are starting right in the thick of it here, which is not always the ideal place to be.
It's not. You know, there's some quick guys around us. You know, we've got Rob, we've got Andrew, and obviously Tom up there in the focus. So we're in a gaggle of quick cars. We've got the NGTC cars. I think there's one to my left that's obviously rear-wheel drive. So potentially they're going to get a good start. They're extremely fast down the straight. You know, in qualifying they were way quicker than what we were. So it's going to be interesting. I think it's going to be a fun, entertaining race.
Okay, best of luck in it. Right, we've got a little bit more time, I think. Start of the race has been delayed for a little bit. So let's see
if we can get a very quick word with Matt. Matt, this is Ben, coming up towards the end of the warm-up lap. You had a great fight with Paul O'Neill. What can you do in this one?
Well, we'll have to wait and see, Ben. It's... you know, we struggled a bit yesterday with the car. We're still making changes to try and get a car that's, that really can challenge the likes of the Chevrolets, although I don't think we'll get there this weekend to match the pace of Jason.
Okay, well, have a good race. You can see how hard he's working.
Cheers, Ben. Thank you very much.
Working away on that steering.
Yeah, down on the grid, waiting for the cars to arrive. And whilst we wait, let's grab a quick word with David Bartram. I want to have a word with you about your man, Matt Jackson. I mean, he's been with you for a couple of years now, but he really is maturing into a fantastic touring car driver, isn't he?
He's great. I mean, Matt was a guy I had my eye on for a couple of years prior to actually getting him in the team last year. He's a motor-based driver through and through. You know, he's coming to Airways Racing motor-based, and he's really fitted in. He's got the sense of humour we've got.
You need a sense of humour with you lot, don't you?
You do need one with us lot. He does all the stupid things we do, and we pull together and race really, really well. So from that point of view, I think he's perfect for us.
He had his head down after qualifying yesterday. It hadn't gone so well for him, but it's picked up as the day's gone on today, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, basically we didn't get it right yesterday. You know, we tested over the break, we did things, we developed things, we tried the things we developed, and then we tried something we hadn't tried, which was stupid. And I just said to him this morning, we've engineered you into a nice P13 hull, go and drive out of it, and he has so far.
What have you changed on the car as the day has gone on, though?
Mostly dampers. You know, we went too far with something on dampers. We brought it back into line, and now Matt's got the car he needs, and hopefully he'll go off here and hopefully keep out of trouble, which is British touring cars. You never know what's going to happen. But I'm hoping Matt can go out there and do it for Airways Racing and all the people involved. And from my point of view, Matt Jackson is a top man. Well,
the car he needs, but also he's got a brilliant starting position here as well. I mean, starting from the front rear of the grid, there's so much he can do from here.
Yes, apparently I've been told that my good old friend Mr. Pinckney has done the right thing by us and pulled out the right grid slot. So thank you, David. I know you got it all wrong as usual, but you did get it right sort of in the end. We're on the front row. I mean, we're always grateful for that, and we like the last race of the day. It's always good fun and good entertainment.
What are your expectations? Is it a win and nothing else will do from this final race?
I think so. I mean, you know, the history of this year so far has been that we won on the last race of the day, and we banked points from that, and we want to keep doing that. We just want to keep banking points and keep winning races where we can, but keeping the points all coming is the main thing.
And in terms of the championship as well, I mean, you're giving those Honda guys a run for their money, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, we are giving them a run for their money. They're an excellent team. You know, Honda Dynamics, they've been around a long while. I've known Steve Neal and Matt Neal from when I raced against them, and that was a long time ago. So, you know, if we can keep going like this, it would be a dream to win the British Touring Car Championship. We believe we can do it. That's why we're here. We're here to win, and that's what we want to do. We want to win the championship. Okay,
listen, your man Matty's just pulled up, so let's see if we can dive in and grab a quick word with him. Matt, we've just been talking to your team boss, David Bartram, absolutely singing your praises. I mean, he's saying that you're really fitting in with the team and it's showing results in terms of what's happening out on the track.
Yeah, it's a great little team. You know, it's like a little family, and that's obviously where we came from when we set up our own team. The passion within the team is awesome. You know, everybody is so passionate about the win, which is good because I am as well.
You've changed the car, as David was explaining, you've changed the car as you've gone on today. What's the difference in terms of the feel that you've got when you're out on track?
We're changing a lot. Obviously, you know, the way the championship is, for cost savings, we're not allowed to do a huge amount of testing. So the car's still relatively new to us. So obviously, we got it at the start of the year. It's still in year one from our development. So every time we come to a circuit, it's a test day. Qualifying really didn't go our way. The performance improvements were not performance improvements, which was a little bit frustrating. But you know, so far we've had two good finishes for points, and hopefully we can turn this round on into our usual race 3.
Okay, best of luck. We'll keep our fingers crossed for you.
The final race of the day here at Snetterton, due to get underway then, round 18 of the championship, and it has stayed dry all day, so we're looking at some good hard racing to complete the action. Away we go then, Newsham off the line, Matt Jackson makes a good start from the outside of the front row, then you've got the Chevy of Paul O'Neill, and then the two Silverline cars of McDowell and Plato heading up towards Riches, but Newsham does it. He gets into the first corner ahead, O'Neill gets ahead of the two Silverline cars, Gillum is making up the place there by the looks of things, and Matt side, but I think he's still running, and now it's a change. Yeah, Matt Jackson has taken the lead. Jackson ahead of Newsham, O'Neill is still in third place, then it's Plato bearing down on them. The winner of the first race of the day, Jason Plato, chased by Alex McDowell behind. So Newsham seemed to have a little bit of a margin, but somewhere along the line, whether he's made a mistake or what, Jackson has now taken over. So is he heading for yet another race 3 victory this year and continue his championship chase? Perhaps not in the typical style of qualifying up front and winning the early races, but you've got to win whatever you can, and Jackson on target, but behind O'Neill, using so much curb, cutting that Williams corner onto the Bentley straight. They come around this lap, it is going to be Matt Jackson to take victory. Here is Matt Jackson, he's done it again in race 3 of the day. Jackson takes victory for Airwaves Ford. Second place goes to Paul O'Neill, a brilliant podium for him. Third goes to Jason Plato, but it's Matt Jackson who has taken victory once again for the 4th time this year then. Matt Jackson has won the 3rd race of the day, he got fastest lap as well, and Paul O'Neill, and this guy, Matt Jackson, won the race. Now, looking at the points, it's going to be very, very close. I think Jackson will probably have just taken over the lead of the championship. We'll check that in a minute, but it's going to be so tight between them now. So the new circuit here at Snetterton has certainly provided us with pretty entertaining racing. What was very interesting was the ballast made a big difference, but Matt Jackson here has delivered for the Airwaves team once again. He is so good in race trim. They still haven't quite cracked qualifying the way they would like to, but he seems to be able to work his way forwards. He keeps finishing races, he moves up throughout the course of a meeting. He did it at Donington, he won race 3 at Donington, he did it at Alton, he did it at Croft, and now he's done it at Snetterton as well. I'm sure he'd love to do it from pole position in race 1, but it doesn't matter. He's got the points. He is now leading the British Touring Car Championship. Well done to Matt Jackson, and let's go and get some reaction. Louise is down there.
Yeah, as you would imagine, a huge, great big cheer from everybody on the Motorbase team. Matt, definitely making a bit of a speciality of winning this final reverse draw grid. That's the 4th time he's done it this season. Well done, Matt. Fantastic result, and once again, you won the final race of the day.
Awesome, yeah. I just said to the boys, can we have a race 1 win? But you know, at the end of the day, we get the same points, so it's the difficult way of doing it. It's a little bit... Someone sounds very happy.
Yeah. Paul O'Neill just pulling in the background.
It could only be Paul, couldn't it? It's you know, it's great for the team. You know, Airwaves Racing. We make it hard for ourselves. You know, qualifying, we made a mistake as a team, and it cost us. But you know, it's nice to come away with another win.
And I was going to say, you were quite grumpy first thing this morning, weren't you? It's really turned around for you, though.
It has, yeah. Qualifying is not our forte. Obviously, we're going back to Knockhill with more ballast. But you know, to pull those results that we have out of what we came into the weekend, I didn't dream of it. So well done to the boys.
Well done, you. Fantastic.